My name is Mohsen Ali and you are watching Global Scope News. This is the place where we bring you the most important and fascinating stories from around the world. Before we dive into today's topic, please take a moment to hit the subscribe button and like this video, turn on the notification bell. This way, This way, you will never miss our detailed news stories and deep analysis. Today, we are going to talk about a topic that has surprised many people and raised big questions. We will discuss Donald Trump's recent statement about the Panama Canal. Let's explore this matter in detail. Donald Trump, who is soon to become the next president of the United States, has made a bold and surprising statement. He told his supporters in Arizona that Panama should reduce the fees it charges for the use of the Panama Canal. If Panama doesn't do this, Trump said the canal should be returned to the control of the United States. These remarks have sparked strong reactions not only in Panama but also across the globe. Let's break this down and look at the different aspects of this statement. Trump called the fees charged by Panama ridiculous and highly unfair. He promised his supporters that this situation would change as soon as he becomes president. The Panama Canal is one of the most important waterways in the world. It connects the Atlantic Ocean and the Pacific Ocean, making global trade faster and easier. Over 14,000 ships pass through the canal every year. These ships carry goods like cars, natural gas, and many other products that people use daily in life. To fully understand this issue, we need to look at the history of the Panama Canal. The story of the Panama Canal begins in the early 90s when the United States decided to build it. At that time, it was considered a massive and very challenging engineering project. Thousands of workers faced extremely difficult conditions, including including tropical diseases and dangerous terrain, to complete the canal. Despite these challenges, the canal was successfully built and became a vital part of global trade. Ships could now avoid the long and risky journey around South Africa. For many decades, the United States controlled the Panama Canal and the surrounding areas. This control gave the U.S. significant power in global trade and military operations. However, things began to change in 1977. The United States and Panama signed the Torrijos Charter. These treaties stated that Panama would gradually take control of the canal. By the year 1990, Panama had full control over the canal. This was a proud moment for Panama because it symbolized their independence and sovereignty. Today, the Panama Canal is essential for Panama's economy. It generates billions of dollars in revenue each year. This money is used to improve the lives of Panama's citizens by funding roads, schools, and hospitals. The canal is not just an economic resource, it's also a symbol of Panama's strength and independence. Donald Trump's statements about the Panama Canal has shocked many people for several reasons. First, he suggests that the fees charged by Panama are too high and unfair to American companies. Second, he said that if the fees are not reduced, the United States should take back control of the canal. This is a very bold statement because it challenges Panama's sovereignty. Panama. Panama uses the money from the canal fees to maintain and improve the canal. For example, Panama recently completed a major project to expand the canal so that larger ships can pass through. This project costs a lot of money, and the fees are needed to cover these costs. From Trump's perspectives, lowering the fees could help American companies save money. However, asking for the canal to be returned to the US is a much bigger issue that raises questions about international agreements and respect for sovereignty. Panama's president, José Molino, quickly responded to Trump's statement. He said that every part of the canal belongs to Panama and that their sovereignty is non-negotiable. Panama takes great pride in controlling the canal, and they view Trump's demand as a direct threat to their independence. For Panama, the canal represents more than just money. It stands for their hard-fought independence and national pride. Giving up control of the canal would be seen as a major setback for Panama. This is why their response to Trump's statement was so strong and immediate. Trump's comments could strain the relationship between the United States and Panama. Currently, the two countries shared a good diplomatic relationship. However, Panama might interrupt Trump's statement as disrespectful or aggressive. This could make it harder for the two nations to cooperate on other important issues. In the future, Trump's approach to foreign policy is often bold and direct. While this appeals to many of his supporters, it can also create tensions with other countries. The situations with the Panama Canal is an example of how such statements can lead to diplomatic challenges. Trump's demand to reduce the canal fees or take back control raises broader questions about international relations. Should powerful countries be allowed to force smaller nations to change their policies? Yeah, it's a question mark. How should long standing agreements be respected and upheld? These are important questions that go beyond just the Panama Canal. The canal is a crucial part of global trade. Many countries rely on it to move goods quickly and efficiently. Any conflict over the canal could have serious consequences for international trade and relations. The Panama Canal is more than just a pathway for ships. It represents the hard work and cooperation of nations to create something valuable for the world. Panama has worked hard to modernize and maintain the canal, ensuring it meets the needs of today's global trade. Asking Panama to reduce fees or give up control undermines their efforts and their independence. Donald Trump's remarks about the Panama Canal have sparked a major debate. While his supporters may view this as a move to protect American interests, the Panama Canal is a critical international shipping route that connects the Atlantic and Pacific Ocean, allowing goods to be transported efficiently between the two. With over 14,000 ships passing through every year, the canal plays an essential role in global trade. This video will break down Trump's statements and its historical context and the broader implications for international diplomacy and sovereignty and global economic policies raises serious questions about respecting international agreements and the sovereignty of other nations. The world will be watching very closely to see how this situation develops. So that's all for today's analysis. Thank you for watching Global Scope News. I am Mohsen Ali and I hope you found this analysis helpful and informative. Please share your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to stay updated with the latest news. Until the next time, take care and stay informed.